The effects of CN's proposed rail hub project put Halton residents at risk. The proposal would create a new freight facility that would bring 1,600 truck trips daily to and from the proposed site that is adjacent to a thriving residential community in Milton.
And that's just a sample of Halton Region's latest video on why they are against the proposed CN Rail Logistics Hub in Milton, urging residents wanting to speak out against this proposal to do so quickly, as time is running out. Ontario's Ministry of Environment and Climate Change will be making a final decision on the proposed 400-acre truck rail hub on September 23rd. The Impact Assessment Agency of Canada is in the final stages of public consultation in the federal review process, with the deadline looming on August 21st. Regional Councillor Mike Cluett says he's hopeful they will get the results they are looking for.
I'm fairly confident that the Impact Assessment Agency will go through the comments that have been received by residents, and looking at the previous reports from the last summer's activities, and seeing that there are going to be significant adverse environmental impacts. And they'll be able to, this Impact Assessment Agency will be able to see these comments from Milton residents, from Halton residents, in fact. And this just doesn't hit Milton. This is Halton Region, Oakville, Burlington, Halton Hills, and Milton.
So what happens after September 23rd? Well, Cluett says it all depends what the decision is.
That's the million-dollar question right now. The government can turn around and say, no, this project's not going forward, and that's the end of the deal. They could also come by and say, well, we need to have more conditions, we need to have more studies. So it could continue on past then. But like I said, we're fairly confident that the federal government, along with the advocacy of all of our Halton Region MPs, to be able to look at this, notice that there are significant adverse environmental impacts on our community, from noise, from dust, from particulates that are going to be in the area, obviously from traffic and from noise, the proximity to residential areas, and the fact that they haven't really given us the full plans for the full facility. They've only given us a small portion going forward, so we don't know exactly what is being planned after that. So again, we've been relying on the advocacy, obviously from all four area municipalities, from our Conservation Authority, Conservation Halton, as well as the Halton area MPs to bring the voices of Halton to Ottawa. And hopefully on September 23rd, there'll be a favorable decision for the people of Halton.
Again, the deadline to submit your comments to the Impact Assessment Agency of Canada is on August 21st. For details on the proposed logistics hub with a link to the Impact Assessment Agency survey, go to halton.ca/cn. Reporting for Halton News, I'm Melissa Candelaria.